So good play there by Regis to take advantage of a mistake.
There's a lot of traffic there, but Halenga's there. Can she get it? No, the Regis player turns their back on it, but manages to get it out as Schisler's going to be penalised for jumping at the opponent. And they didn't actually clash, but that is a penalty in soccer. Final, whether Fort Lewis win or lose this, they will be going on to the NCAA championships because of their high national ranking. That's number 3 right now, as Regis come forward down that right channel, but rejected by Fort Lewis to Tegmeyer, the young freshman who's dribbling away from her opponent and goes across field to Schisler. Schisler looking for somebody to pass to, goes backward to Benavides. Benavides, oh, she might have done better there. She just got rid of that a little too early, couldn't find Halenga, and Regis do come up with the ball. Overhead kick by Regis lands at the foot of the midfielder Schisler for Fort Lewis and just banged downfield by Schumacher, out of bounds. And Fort Lewis showing a little bit of nerves here with the passing, especially trying to find those forwards, Lauren.
Well, and that's what happens. You're playing another quality team here, and time and space is pretty valuable.
Yeah, and Halenga and Canis looking for a little better service here going forward, but that's one of the hardest things to do in soccer, so we know about that. Here's Regis with the throw in. They're about 40 yards out from goal, and now 40 as they go across towards the middle. There's their big midfielder, number 8, and she sends a long pass up to the fullback who's overlapping now about 30 yards out from goal, but a tough angle. Not a good pass in there. Tegmeyer finds it, who beautifully pokes it when she made a mistake, and gets it back, Tegmeyer, and it's all the way up to Canis. She's a forward, but she's deep in defence, taps it back to Romero, who now is going to send Eggbom away, but Eggbom can't reach it. It's hit a little too hard there, and it'll roll all the way with the wind to the Regis keeper.
And I think that's what we're going to see a lot more of, is when Regis is really trying to get us stuck in our end, we're going to see our forwards having to come back in and drop into that hole. They can't just stand there. They got to drop in and time that and look to help out.
Well, it's not a style of play I'm that used to, Lauren. We've seen Fort Lewis play a great possession game, but they're kicking it along today, which is somewhat interesting. But Canis saw, she heard Benavides called behind her. She spun and kicked it, but Benavides had already gone. So Regis had the ball. They're coming through the centre circle, about 40 yards out. Nice dribbling there, but Tegmeyer gets a toe on it to make Regis go backwards, about 50 yards out now, Regis, but they're in attack. Lots of players back there for both teams as it ricochets off Schisler. Nice block there by Schisler as Canis goes back to Schisler now, and Benavides wants the ball at her feet, but now finally gets it, passes back to Canis. Halenga's there too. She's going to collect the ball as Fort Lewis having a difficult time going forward here as Canis. Oh, bad luck. What a beautiful pass beautiful idea by Canis. Mistake, came back and scored with a nice 45-degree shot from just on the edge of the box when Schmelzy wasn't on her line because she had already come out to make a save, not her fault, as it's 1-1 here as Regis coming forward again. This is going to be a great game of soccer, you can just tell already. Eggbom nips in and gets it to Welcome, who taps it forward to Tegmeyer, and she's doing a better job today, a great job of showing for that ball to help the defenders out as Romero goes to Benavides, who almost gets caught in possession, but luckily got it to Schumacher, who can't find a good pass going forward. Both teams playing some nice soccer here, and here's the 21 from Regis. He's going to shoot. That's a great shot too, coming in from about 25 yards out, moving around in the wind, but Schmelz right on the line there, and she made the save.
Wow, I just got a text message from Jason Beswick in the UK, and give him a shout out.
Oh, fabulous, Jason. Hello to you, and we hope we see you again this season as these Fort Lewis teams, well, maybe both of them could go forward in the NCAA championships. Hello to you. As Fort Lewis, Riley lets it run through her legs, no problem there, as Schmelzy's backing her up and will come out and collect the ball.
I want to give a shout out, I believe it's to the Romero family that's listening to us in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and hopefully the picture's back on for you now, so and you can hear us too, so that's good.
Oh, thanks for your help on that down there in Albuquerque as Regis have the ball, trying to come forward through the middle of the field. Both teams looking for a bit of a pattern here. They can't, both teams realize they're also playing a great team, and as Miller gets the ball and makes a beautiful pass there, a reverse pass to the number 6, who I think was...
That's C.C. Reiner. She is a very clever little player, and Shoemaker got caught just a little bit in no man's land there and was able to receive that through ball. There's a long punt here by Schmelzy, the Fort Lewis keeper,
chance there for Halenga, but it was headed on by the tall defender for Regis, and goes to the Regis keeper, who tries to punt it long, but oh man, that's tough duty into this wind, and it goes to Eggbom, who just boots it forward. Not much good service there either by Fort Lewis, as Eggbom can't find Halenga, and the ball once again runs to the Regis keeper. The Regis keeper tracking all the way over to this eastern side of the field before punting, and now she punts from the 18 and looking for the sideline here, or looking for a colleague, can't find it, as Schisler. Again, bad service there to Halenga as she just boots it in towards the penalty area, and rejected by Regis, who spilled the ball. Can Tegmeyer get there first? She can, but can't do anything with it under pressure, and it's kicked out towards the goal line, and Regis will have to kick it because Tegmeyer was chasing. As nice kick too, because it's gone all out to the half line. Regis have the ball and have to kick it hard. This is going to be hard work for Welcome. She's going to have to get there first and shield that ball out of bounds, and does so. And did it go out of bounds? It is a corner kick.
It's like a corner kick.
Wow, she chased well there, Welcome, to get.
And looks like we're playing a man-to-man.
There's Eggbom getting a touch on the ball, but it went whistling right past that tall Regis defender. And
that's actually a good play there by Sarah Eggbom. If she doesn't get and flick that on, that could very possibly have ended up on that Regis player's foot. As it was, since she flicked it on, it just went over the top of her foot.
Number 7 from Regis has the ball, throw it in, tap back to the thrower, and who cuts it back to 21 for Regis, and they're going to go horizontally across the field. There's a nice shot too, a sudden shot. It surprised Smelzy, but she was accurate. She went down and made the save though. Oh, that was close.
Yeah, I think Smelzy may have been screened just a little bit there too, and it was a one-time shot, almost a redirection, and nice play there by Regis, and good play by Smelzy.
Here's Canis trying to find Halenga. If she can hit this right, it's going to be something. Oh, she didn't just time it from about 12 yards and just missed the right-hand post.
You know, those shots are always hard to do when they're coming out of the air like that, and she one-timed it right out of the air, and it just went wide right.
All these players feeling the pressure in this big RMAC final. All the substitutes on both teams standing up, and that's unusual in the first half. We usually see that in the last 15 minutes of the game, but all the subs are standing up, encouraging their respective teams, because they can feel the pressure. As here comes the freshman Riley, flicks it back to, almost got in trouble there, Riley. She was looking for a pass, but it wasn't. It was intercepted by Regis, but luckily bounced back to Riley, and she got it to Benavides, and now to Welcome, to Romero, the freshman, coming across the half line. She's looking for Eggbom, but that pass goes astray, and a lot of passes going astray, Lauren, to these forwards.
Yeah, it looks like. And I just got an update from School of Mines there, and it's still 0-0 Fort Lewis College versus Mines and the men's in Golden, Colorado.
They are in the second half of that RMAC final up in Golden. They started an hour ahead of this game, did the men. Wow, this is that's going to be a heck of a game up there, 0-0 in the second half. Here it is also tied. It's 1-1. As Regis have the ball, the midfielder number 8 has it, fights off her opponent, cuts it back to the fullback number 12, who's just going to bang it through the middle of the field. Riley quickly intercepts, and now Halenga has to try to fight off her opponent, and usually there's no one stronger than Halenga, but that Regis player did very well, as Regis knock it forward to number 15, but not a good pass there as it goes bouncing into the box one time. No Regis players there, and Smelzy for Fort Lewis, the goalkeeper, has the ball. She kicks it high in the air. It's in the sun. It's hard for either player to see, but it's landing near the number 7. Fort Lewis, Strudel has the ball, and Strudel fighting off her opponent. The number 7 for Regis is going to be penalised. And
yeah, so we'll see Nicole Schumacher will come up and take this free kick. She's actually delivered some beautiful free kicks so far this year. Let's see if she can land one here right at about the 12-yard line here.
Yeah, she has the powerful kick, does this freshman, about maybe 35 yards out from the goal line on a severe angle, but let's see if she can dump this. Oh, it's a beautiful one, landing right around the 8. It's headed down, it's on the ground, and someone has to kick this, and that was Strudel who did with the right foot, I think, but it bounced right into a Regis player, ricocheted.
Yeah, Megan Strudel and Eggbom were both there, and they were kind of in each other's way. Of course, there were a couple of Regis players right there, too, and by the time Megan Strudel was able to get a handle on that ball, she kicked it right into a Regis player.
And here's a Shoemaker with a big throw. It's flicked on by Halenga, but it goes to Regis, who immediately clear it out out. No thought of a pass there. They just had to get rid of it. The forward for Regis has come up to get that. He's chasing it with Riley. So it'll be a throw into Fort Lewis. There's a little throw in. The short throw in there this time from Shoemaker. As down goes Friedel. No trip. But Canis has the ball and she's pushed in the back. Maybe a trip as well. That was a bit rough. The number 3 getting...
Yeah, the intensity level's coming up here a little bit. It's intensity on both sides of the ball here, and this is quite the battle. It's very entertaining football right now.
It really is. This is a great game of soccer being played under beautiful conditions. Very, very sunny day. About 65 degrees maybe here in Durango.
So Nicole Schumacher once again from almost the same spot.
Short run up, but she's dumping it right on the penalty spot. Can Fort Lewis find a foot on this? No, it comes out to Regis. That's the forward down there helping out, as Benavides helping out, but she does get the kick away, does the Regis player, and number 6 has beaten Riley to the ball, but Riley's back in it now, and she outruns that little number 6, gets it to Welcome. Great play by Riley there to force the ball to the other fullback, Welcome, who sends it downfield, but out of bounds, and that'll be a throw into Regis. The score here 1-1 in the first half of soccer. What an entertaining game. Back and forwards, Fort Lewis scoring first off Halinga, and then Regis managing to tie it up. We're still in the first half with about 16 minutes to go here as Welcome. Nice dribbling her to take it away from her opponent, then spin away and get it to Tegmeyer. It goes to Eggbom. Eggbom messes up the trap there. It goes out of bounds, and it'll be a throw into Regis. Nice crowd here too. The bleachers are full and lots of people on both sides of the field here under beautiful conditions here as Halinga blocks that ball as it's kicked clear.
I think he called a handball there. I think...
Yes, it's landing in the box, but on the head of Romero, the fullback for Fort Lewis, gets it to the midfielder, Eggbom, who taps it nicely to Halinga. There's a nice pass to Tegmeyer. Some nice passing here back to Romero, but Romero just moves it long. Fort Lewis, we haven't seen them do this so
well,
much.
we're skipping our midfield a little bit by design there, and it's because Regis is really stepping up nicely and keeping us stuck in it, so there's a big gap